Obviously, I'm really pleased with how our team played tonight. We got down a couple of runs and we didn't panic. We just settled in and started to just chip away. And our kids played with great enthusiasm. We had fun playing the game. There was a lot of intensity in the game. Both teams really wanted to win. But I loved how we kept our composure and just kept attacking. So I thought it was a well-played game, and really pleased to see us hit throughout our lineup.
Questions for our student athletes, please. If you'll raise your hand away from the microphone to come around. We'll start here in the front with Matt.
Matt Kober with TexAgs.com. Erica, can you kind of describe your emotions right now, and especially given the bases clearing 3 RBI double that you had?
It's really indescribable. I'm super excited for my team and for us. We said that we were coming out here to win, and that's what we're doing. We had a mentality that we wanted to score runs and keep that going, and I'm just proud that I could produce for my team.
Travis Brown at the Eagle. Kelby, what does Erica mean to this team?
Erica means everything in this team. She's a great leader, great teammate. She's always there for you on and off the field, and she's probably one of the best people out there. Lucky to have an Erica Russell on our team.
Kelby, obviously you had a really productive weekend in the 4 spot. Can you kind of talk about your approach at the plate this weekend and, being able to have a couple of hits today and RBIs as well?
My approach was just my teammates were going to set the table for me, and we were just going to get it going at bat by at bat, just get them around. That's all I was thinking.
More for student athletes, Travis.
Erica, how much did playing your last game here kind of in your hometown weigh into your emotions tonight and especially with what happened?
My mom texted me this morning and she was like, hey, guess what? It's your last game, here forever. And I was like, wow, that kind of hit me in the heart. But I was like, okay. And then I really took it to my heart and I was like, I got to go out there and play for my team. I got to play for the people that are around here in my community that have supported me throughout my whole entire career. And honestly, you do it for the people who have made you the person you are today, and I couldn't be more grateful for everyone who supported me throughout this.
Anything more for student athletes here in the back? Colin?
Erica, just as a senior, just the chance to go to another super regional back-to-back years, what does that mean to you?
It's exciting. That's what we always plan for when we start at the very beginning of the season. We say that our plan is to host regionals, make it to supers, and then so on and so forth. And we're beyond blessed to be able to go to supers, and our hard work is paying off, and I'm really excited.
Anything else? All right, ladies, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Questions for Coach, please. We'll start here with Matt in the front.
Coach, can you talk about the big rally you guys had in the 5th inning, and then to score 6 of the 7 runs with 2 outs? What does that say about your lineup?
Yeah, I talked about before how we needed the bottom of our order to step up for us to be successful, and they did that. Every one of those kids in the lineup just looked so good tonight, and scoring on 2 outs is just even better. It's exciting. It shows that your team's resilient, that they know how to fight, that they just have a strong backbone and will. And I thought we just welcomed the challenge tonight. Like I said, we didn't get down when we got a couple of runs behind, and we just kept going at it. And when you're playing a team like Baylor, who's got a potent offense and great pitching, and you can get out there and score that many runs in an inning, it just will break a team's back. And so I'm really proud of our kids. I thought Kristen Coyas had a great at-bat there with the walk, and I can't even remember everybody because it was the longest inning, and it was fun, and I think I turned into a cheerleader for most of it, but I'm just really proud of those kids to see them step up the way they did.
Go to Travis and then Jake.
Coach talked a lot about getting production from the bottom of the order, but it was a lot about Caitlin and Riley and Kristen. Not a whole lot about Erica, but so how special was it for her to have that hit and get that production from her?
Well, here's how I feel about Erica. It's just a bonus if she gets a hit. What she does for us on defense is phenomenal. And for her to be voted by my coaching peers as the best center fielder in the SEC, that's a really big deal. And so, we want her to get hits every time up. But when she doesn't, it's not the end of the world for us. But for her to step up tonight and get all those hits, all those RBIs, and score a couple of runs while she's at it, just a phenomenal night for her. And I told the team afterwards, I couldn't be happier for that kid. Kelby nailed it. I love what she said about her teammate, Erica, that Erica's there for everybody. She's the stalwart friend and teammate. She always does right by our team and by her teammates. So I told her when there was a timeout there and they made the change, and I said, come over here. And this crowd right here, they love you. This is your community, and you grew up in this community. And what you just did right there means the world to them, and this should mean the world to you. So it was great for her to be able to do that in front of her own people.
Jake in the back.
Coach, how did you keep your team locked in with that 6-7 hour rain delay, and did that maybe contribute to a slower start for y'all than the previous games here in the regional?
Yeah, it was interesting because we were just so eager to play and we were on such a roll, and I also felt that we had given ourselves a clear advantage being the team in that heat that just played one game a day and got off the field, and then Baylor had to play 2 games yesterday and a long game on day 1. And I thought we had the advantage, and so I was a little disappointed that their pitcher got the rest that she got because we know how good she is. But our team is really loose, and you can see now that we're out of school, we're even looser and having more fun. So, I thought our kids handled it really well. I thought they managed it just fine.
Front seats.
Joe, you talked before about Tori being a great base runner. She hadn't struck out in a long time, and she really got out of the box. If you could speak about that, because a lot of people might stay in there, wow, big time I strike out, but she went right down.
Right. Tonight after the game, I talked to our team about how unselfish I thought we were throughout the game. And what you're asking me about with Tori's strikeout is one of those examples of being unselfish, because she could have easily pouted and been mad and frustrated that she struck out. Instead, she's recognizing that ball's in the dirt and hustles herself down to first base. She's a great base runner. I say this all the time. Tori's most likely our best base runner on our team. Her instincts are incredible, really. And so for her to get down there, beat that out, and then the umpire to get that call right, I thought that was a really critical moment for us, for her to do that. And then early in the game, she had, there was a ball in the dirt as a base runner at first, and she didn't advance, and she knew that she could have. And we talked a lot about that before the game, that we were going to have opportunities to advance in balls in the dirt. And the very next time she got up there at first, she advanced in that exact same situation. So she's just so savvy out there, and the kid can play.
Travis.
Back with Erica, was there ever any talk when she first came in about turning into a slapper?
She used to attempt to slap when she was younger, and she would go some from the left side. But and with her speed, I think maybe if she had started very young, that would have been good for her. But I don't think she just ever took to it, and maybe tried it a little too late in her softball career.
We'll try to the left back.
Coach, Alex Miller with the Battalion. Early on, Baylor really doing well at the plate, and then Payton and Trinity come in. What can you say about the way they came in and relief and kind of shut down their offense?
Yeah, I thought our pitching staff did a great job. Lexi Smith has thrown so well for us that for Coach Dill and I, we both felt it was a no-brainer to have her start, and she just wasn't as sharp. She couldn't find her curveball for a strike, and her backdoor wasn't really working well. And so, when I went out there and I said, hey, what can you throw for a strike right now? And she, puts her glove over, Coach, I got to tell you, not much. I'm not finding this strike zone right now. And I said, I just need you to gut it up right now and finish this. And she did that. I love that kid. And then Payton just was a really good change of pace to go out there and got us a good inning and then a couple of outs. And, the solo home run is no big deal. I'm not worried about that one bit. She got a couple outs so that when Trinity came in, she could be relaxed. She didn't have the weight of the world on her shoulders. Trin knows I just need to throw a ground ball right now. We'll get out of this. So I pulled our pitching staff together after the game and congratulated them on being a staff. And you can see the difference that that makes. I thought we had the stronger pitching staff, and that's why we were able to win.